talking about some of your DefCon experiences, if you can. I don't know. Sure. I've had friends that have gone, and I know kind of how Vegas turns into a different city in a lot of ways during that convention. And I've been told don't scan random things in Vegas during DefCon and like all that type of stuff.
Dude, I'm going to be real with you. You shouldn't do that anyway. Like,
sure. Yes. But especially during DefCon. What is like your craziest DefCon experience, I guess, if you could share?
So DefCon 24, I had just won DefCon 23. So I was on my team at the time, which is Council of Nine. And I was like, hey, I'm going to be the social engineer this year. I don't want to like crack crypto the whole time because I was the big cannon at the back just solving puzzles, right? The first year. It's like this year I want to be comms and I want to be a social engineer because I kind of want to flex that direction. So I got the key to Lost's room, which is Lost is the puzzle master for that. And he trusted me to have the key to keep the room open because I don't sleep, right? I stay up the whole time and I just blitz all of DefCon. I go 72 hours straight, no sleep. And so I'm the master of the room. I got the key, which gives me a little bit of an edge on that where I'm like, hey, I got the power in my hand. I'm a trusted individual, right? So I was like, okay, we're going to lean into this a little bit. And I said, hey, this year I'm not competing. I let everyone know I'm not competing this year. I'm here to keep the room open. If you have any questions, because Lost isn't going to be here the whole time, you can come and ask me. And I became this focal point for information for newer teams. And I would give them little hints if they were behind us. And if they're ahead of us, I'd give them a little bit shittier hints. And then I'd collect that information. I sent it back to my team. So the whole time, nobody knew I was competing. They actually didn't know I was competing until I was accepting the award on stage at the end.
Nice.
Immediately, the shock and anger was enormous. Like it was rough, dude. Like it was bad. The next year, people had signs that like "Don't trust this man" and shit. It was just very funny. Yeah, that's how that goes.
This man.
Social engineer time. It was good.
You
it was really good. Actually. I wasn't wearing a suit, thankfully.
Wow.
But no, I think that year I was wearing a pizza shirt. Yeah. But no, it was good.
I gotta ask, like you said, there was a lot of anger, heat, or whatever from other people, but was it like a, fight? Like,
yes,
well done, like that.
It was a lot of you're a piece of shit, but I respect it. It was that. It was that kind of. That's the camaraderie kind of thing. And for the teams that did not complete or got farther because I gave them the hints, there was a lot of respect there too, because they're like, we wouldn't have even learned anything if you didn't give us hints like that. Because I did try to help the newer teams. Because like that's one of the things that was really nice for us going there the first time is like finding out so much cool information. And there was a lot of community there of like, don't tell anyone anything. And I was like, we can break that a little bit and still win and do it in a way that's like clever and funny, right? And that's kind of what hacking is all about, is finding an interesting solution to a difficult problem, and just don't be a dick along the way. Like there's no reason for it,
And also on top of that, Zeke, social engineering is one of the biggest and like most used ways of hacking. So like in a lot of ways, Thor was kind of like playing by the rules by doing that.
Well, 100% playing by the rules. Yeah, that is totally like allowable. Yeah, totally allowable. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I have a base knowledge of what I think social engineering is, but can you just give me the synopsis?
Sure. Let's say that you are working at a customer service department.
I've got the whiteboard here.
So let's say that you
attention.
Yeah, let's say that you work in customer support, right? And
okay.
I call in and I'm trying to tell you, hey, my World of Warcraft account has been compromised. I need your help. I give you a very difficult task, something that takes a long time to fix. So we're going to be talking on the phone for anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes, somewhere in there. So we give myself something that is a long time to get through. And while I'm talking to you, we're trying to make small talk, right? Because you don't put me on hold. And while we're talking about this, I say, hey, you're out in the X office, right? And during that small talk, you reveal something a little small. You say, yeah, I am out in that office. And I was like, oh man, I'm actually thinking about applying there. But the one thing I was worried about, because I've got a lot of experience doing this in the industry, I'm worried because I don't know how to cook. Do you know if there's any really good places to eat around there? Like any place that you would recommend? And you'd be like, yeah, man, I love this barbecue place. I'm super into that. We go there all the time. I'd be like, cool, thanks, man. And then I go there during lunch break, at the time that you guys have lunch break. I take a Proxmark, put it on my wrist, walk by you, scan your badge, now I'm you. Now I get to go into your office as you. And that's exactly what social engineering is about. You don't realize that I'm trying to case some information about you to find out where you're going to be at a specific location. You just think you're helping someone that might be another person applying for the same job. These are very simple things that people don't realize they're giving away critical information. Another one may be going and gleaning information off of your social media accounts. Have you ever taken a picture at the office somewhere? Did you have your badge exposed? Can I clone that badge? One of the ways we got into BlizzCon one year as a team was we went onto BlizzCon's website. We actually took the badge that they had up there on the website, printed it out, and just walked in the front door with it.
I remember
and that was it.
I remember when people started doing that. Yeah.
Yep. They started doing that, and we ended up doing it first, which is really funny. And we're like, hey, this is a problem. They're like,
oh, no. Guys, chat. Thor is giving some examples. You don't need to stop talking to other humans. It's okay.
Yeah, you can still talk to
Thor
others.
is a dangerous person. Most people are not dangerous.
Just don't ever
people.
talk to him.
Yeah,
but everyone else is fine.
Oh no, you can talk to me. It's fine. I promise.
Just sure, if you want to use all your stuff. Yeah, I guess maybe.
No,
Anyway,
this is examples of social engineering. Is doing stuff like that so that I can get information that otherwise I shouldn't have, and it doesn't always have to be super overt. It could be something really simple like that you don't realize is a threat. But, now I've got information that I shouldn't have about your whereabouts.